it hasn't been specified. We've talked about it because we're bomb AF, like we're cool.
But moms can be dangerous when the revolution comes.
So can our players. Speaking of that,
That's canonical.
Okay, so speaking of Wentworth Institute of Technology, both these kids go there.
Do they really?
Yeah, they play a lot.
Another Habs player.
Yes, this is our top player.
Yeah. The crew battle carry.
Exactly. We beat Shoot at that one time at Shine 2017. But yeah, they play a lot. It's one of those things where even though Yasu outplaces Project pretty consistently, because they play so much, it ends up being close with Yasu winning pretty much every time.
Sure.
I talked to Project before this, and I said, hey, you have any new strategies going forward?
Oh, the tech! Is that a new strategy? 2 techs, but he doesn't actually get back. Sometimes when you're holding the C-stick to the right to get it, you accidentally back air. Ooh. He comes right back with it, though!
Okay, so, but the strategy going forward, which we haven't seen a lot yet, he said, I'm going to camp him.
He's going to camp him.
He said, I'm going to camp him.
And then they strike to Yoshi's.
And they start to Yoshi's, so. But he said, it's different. It's different, I'm going to ledge camp him. And we see him kind of going for it, and then we see him running right into Yasu, so.
Yeah.
Project, I'm hearing you, I'm waiting to see it. You can look at Marths kind of being either kind of close quarters Marths, more aggro Marths, or more patient Marths. I would consider Yasu to be somewhere in between with a lot of F smash thrown in.
Okay, is he a grabber or is he a swinger?
He is a swinger. I've never seen the boy not back throw from ledge, but he is a swinger at heart, and I know he's had a lot of.
Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get the win.
Exactly. Project?
All right, I'm a fan of Project. He's just kind of like, I'm tired of this. I'm running up.
I've often considered him to be one of my favorite brainless foxes. I think he's one of the best brainless foxes in New England. And
now, what makes a brainless fox a favorite? Or the best?
Oh, I think he's the best doubles player in the world because I think brainless foxes shine there. I think he has most situations memorized. And I think that can carry him really far, but as soon as you throw a wrench in the screw, you can see everything fall apart much quicker. And that's where the brainless comes in. I think he's pressing buttons very fast and with great accuracy.
What should he do? Press them slowly with poor accuracy? This is melee!
Exactly! With a little more thought.
Okay. So you want to see some tomahawks?
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to see him interact with Yasu rather than, try to fight Marth.
Marth is tough to interact with, though.
Yeah.
I think he wins a lot of the situations on most of the map. And so if you don't run him down quickly and get at least a stock lead, you're at risk of the 0 to death.
Pretty tight situation for Project.
Yeah, that shield pressure, I think he should have thrown in a grab.
As we know, New England can't edge guard. The New England gentleman. I entirely support that.
All right.
We're too good.
All right, now we're going to final days on this first game. Yasu and Project both had this high percent. There's the back though.
And that's what I'm saying.
No. No. He missed. What is with the taunts in Boston?
No.
What is with this?
He's savage. That was the biggest mind game I've ever seen in my entire life.
We've seen that 4 times today on stream. Boston is taunting and then dying after they miss the punish on a taunt.
Can that be the new Boston Classic?
Oh my God.
I'm so down for that.
What did I just watch?
The Boston Classic. It's taunt into kill them.
The spirit of St. Patrick's Day lives on. Everybody's still a little hungover here. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, we're watching Revenge.
I guess. I feel like your spirit is broken.
Impossible.
You think he has some deep inner reserve?
I believe in my boys.
Maybe that's the Habs buff. You never run out of energy to try again.
There's a lot of us here, so when there's more of us together, there's resonance effect. So
like
we all
a
become
board.
stronger.
Yeah.
Yes. We all become much stronger.
You guys are a collective.
Exactly. Well, it's as we began anyway, but I've talked a lot about how I think stage preference and kind of the old stereotypes that people talk about. Dreamland's bad for Marth. Oh, Dreamland's good for Peach. Are really dead because playstyle's such a bigger such more of a factor now. So I've heard Marth go back and forth. Oh, I like the stage against Fox. Oh, I have no preference. I think it's really, really playstyle dependent. And if we're talking about Project going into this thinking he's going to want to play more defensive, then realizing that maybe he can't. Ooh, baby.
A little bit of European. This is looking very good after that embarrassing end to the first game. He is making us forget all about
Our
it.
spirit is not broken.
I will not forget, though.
Said we were watching revenge.
Yeah, right there, it's like if Project wasn't a button-pushing Fox, he probably just would have shield grabbed.
Exactly. And that's, like I said, he has these situations that I think maybe what is the good thing to do rather than what is, you know, like I said, really PvP interacting with Yasu.
Right.
It's...
People are embarrassed about shield grabbing. They want to press. They want to hit you.
It's, you know, the myth of bad moves. It's truly situational, especially when, you know, everything becomes a mix-up at that point.
Yeah.
So it's, I think Yasu was playing with that in mind, and I think to beat him,
Yasu.
you really do have to. You have to be playing that game with him, you know.
Yo, Yasu has not.
Boy.
He got hit with one stupid thing, and he's been popping off ever since.
This is revenge. You do not start with my boy like that. Let's go, Habs. For all of you maybe just tuning in or somehow are not familiar with top player Yasu.
So here's my theory about what happened to Project.
Yeah.
We've been talking a lot about Yasu.
Yeah.
I think Melee, like, the desire to win is results in a release of dopamine. You're happy.
Okay, yes.
And once that comes out, you don't have a lot of reason to keep playing. Project was so sick in that one clip that his brain gave him all the dopamine reserves he had left, and he has no reason. He already won. His brain gave him the signal, you're in, dude. You got it. Next round.
Oh, no. This boy is taking games. This boy has, you know...
He's not a styler. He's a gamer.
Well, I mean, they've played enough. We've been here. We've embarrassed each other enough.
That's true.
What matters is, you know...
You do want to beat your friend up.
Yeah, we're gonna remember that taunt for like a week, but how much will we remember seeing Project over Yasu in bracket? And that's what, you know.
Reddit doesn't care about brackets, dude.
And we don't care about Reddit.
You gotta get that. You gotta get the views.
There's much play working out for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think patience isn't out of the question here.
Ooh, he almost gets it. You always hold your breath when Marth gets that like kind of sweet zone where you see the Fox. This is a little bit better, I guess, than the previous game from Project, but he's still looking so lost.
I haven't seen a ton of lasers.
Well, lasers.
Which we know Fox lasers don't really mean anything, but we've seen Project playing at a range that hasn't been necessarily preferential for him.
Right. And I think lasers change Marth's mindset about the Fox.
And that's really the point. I was even shielding a little bit more in general is something that Project kind of isn't really playing around right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's my like go-to strategy versus net play Marth is you shoot 3 lasers and they're running at you.
Exactly, and it's in their mind because they don't want to get hit by a laser ever.
They're like, this Fox is campy. You don't even have to camp him.
Exactly.
Oh, the fear! Okay.
Interesting follow-up.
This is a little bit of life for both of these guys, but top player Yasu. He's just throwing out shine after shine, and nothing is even close to hitting. No. This is a collapse by Project. Should he try taunting more?
I don't think it's a bad idea right now. Yeah.
Oh. Like 40% of my brain thought he was running into that. Oh, into the corner. I can't believe he went for an up smash. The once in your life shine. Oh, he's going to get the combo. Not quite yet.
Looking like Makari out there.
He can't even put this one on the board. Project having so much trouble.
Oh, baby. Let's go Habs. That's my top player.
Let's go Habs. Top player Yasu. He had some nice combos.
Let's go Habs.
He was having a little bit of trouble actually like converting the combos into KOs.
Agreed.
But he had a lot of combos.
He was going for a few interesting grab follow-ups, which I agreed with, but I think that could have been either a percent thing, you know, kind of a... Yeah. I don't think he was... Yeah, I think he had a really great game plan and was pretty confident in...
All right. Who do we have in bracket today? Who's the favorites?
Crush. Crush going to win today.
Is he?
Yeah. Who else?
Yeah, Crush will be doing his AMA.
What's that?